I'd shoot my goo.
Is this a coconut?
It is a coconut.
Why? Why do you have just a coconut?
I wanted a
half
coconut.
a thing of garlic and 2 jalapenos on your counter.
I know.
Why is
This
it just
stupid
that?
as shit? It's like no one could have like apples and oranges and bananas. I have 2 jalapenos, a coconut, and half a clove of garlic.
At least you got some veggies on there.
That's true.
Jalapeno's a vegetable, right?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
Pepper, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't know
That
how
makes
to
sense.
open the coconut. I've had it for 3 weeks.
You've had it for 3 weeks.
It's probably bad at this point.
Can coconuts go bad?
I don't know, man. It's not
I think
on the
you just like hit it with a knife, right, and just split it. What were you even gonna use it for? Did you just buy it because you wanted it?
Yeah.
You had like nothing planned. You're just like, I want a coconut.
I saw the coconut and I was like, $2. That's pretty good, probably for a coconut. I don't know, maybe.
What are coconut prices like these days?
Right.
Can I invest?
And then I bought it, and then I realized my mistake as soon as I got home.
You're like, shit, I don't even know what I'm using this for.
All right, everyone. Welcome to episode 43 of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast. This is the long-awaited gay burger episode.
We talked about this probably like, 4 episodes ago?
Probably about a month ago.
Yeah. And
When
so
we ate our beast burger.
now
and
we're
we have
like,
our gay
fuck
burger.
it.
Bro, this shit is
Jesus. This is thick, my guy.
for $10. We both got the Beef Me Up Scotty.
Which, let's be honest, is a fucking wonderful name.
Great name. And as we mentioned before in the episode where we first talked about this, how is it?
Keep going. We'll get to it.
In the episode that we first talked about this, we mentioned that all of the profits go to it's either the Trevor Project or homeless LGBTQ youth. I'm gonna look right now just to make sure.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Los Angeles LGBT Center for Homeless Youth. 100% of the proceeds.
Hell yeah.
So, good cause. Hopefully good food. I mean, the fries are great. They literally look like McDonald's fries, and I don't think it's from the burgers from McDonald's, but the fries could be from McDonald's.
Is this honey? It's just on the ketchup packet. I'm kind of scared
from
of
this one too.
Kind of scared of it, but it's fine. Dude, the burger honestly is pretty good. It's
Kinda
like if you took like an In-N-Out burger and increased its quality by like 60%, you'd get this burger.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's a good burger.
Yeah.
What
I know.
the fuck?
I feel like more places when they do like delivery, especially for like burgers and these kinds of things, need these fucking like styrofoam.
Yeah, they do, man.
Just because like when you get it in like a bag or something, it's never like warm still.
Right.
Like for me, like this could be a little warmer, but like it got delivered from Hollywood, so like
It's true.
there's a little give and take in there, you know.
For sure.
But like this thing, if it was in just like one of those little wrappers in like a bag, no,
Bro.
this would be so much colder.
This is necessary. The styrofoam is necessary. And they crushed it.
Yeah,
This is
it's
such
really
a good
good.
burger.
Like it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's a good cause, like something that you believe in, and you're like, cool, I want to support that. But like you're not really expecting like the food to be good. It's actually good.
Yeah.
It's actually
It's
really good. Yeah, I'd probably say like
Truly
right now,
like on par with In-N-Out, which is
yeah,
great.
I would honestly probably get this over In-N-Out.
Oh, for sure.
I'll be honest with you. Like
100%.
that's the thing is like In-N-Out is good. Like it's very much like a West Coast staple. Like you got to get it when you come here. But
You
like
have to.
after you have it the first time, it's not anything really to write home about.
Right.
So, like I said, it's a little bit better than In-N-Out. So
Yeah. Damn.
fuck it.
Wow, bro. I really didn't expect this to be like, I thought it was just going to be like, all right, whatever. Meh food, good cause. But good cause, good food, man.
Yeah,
Holy
man.
shit.
That's the best 1-2 punch. Like it's cooked very evenly.
It really
It
is.
feels like it's not overloaded by like all the veggies and stuff.
Yeah. It's the patty's got so
Yeah.
much flavor.
Yeah. Overall,
Bro.
like if the only thing I can really gripe about it is like I wish it was warmer. But
Yeah.
again, it was delivered, so like if we were like sitting outside of the location and eating it, probably would actually sit this at like a 9 out of 10.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like just based off of like the delivery, it's like an 8.25. But
That's
I'm not. That's not against them. That's not against the food. Overall, like yeah, man, it's pretty good.
And I
Let's
think-
go gay burger.
It has to be delivery. I think it's one of those standalone ghost
okay.
kitchens. It's only delivery available. So
It's like a pop up, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah, fuck it. I give it an 8.5. That shit fucks.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I've had this weird jaw thing the past week, dude. I can't open my mouth very far. Like it's
TMJ?
getting better. Yeah. Well, I've heard of TMJ, And I know people who have TMJ.
You've heard of it?
I've heard of it. I've never been afflicted by it. But this week, I like couldn't open my mouth. On like Wednesday or Thursday, I could like barely open it. Like
Wow.
like talking didn't hurt too much, but if I opened it any farther than I had to for talking, shit would just, I couldn't do it and it hurt. It's been slowly getting better, but it's just like hurts back here, like on this fucking little bone, and that's apparently where TMJ, that's where that joint is or whatever. So I don't know what it is. I just waited it out, and now I can like eat, kind of, but I
Like
still,
an adult, like a responsible adult.
but this burger is still slightly too big to fit in my mouth, so I have to like really squish it down.
It's not the only thing that's too big to fit in your mouth.
Yeah, the thing that's pathetic. I tried to eat a banana, and like I couldn't open my mouth far enough for a banana, but I knew I had to eat, so I like opened it as far as I could, and then I just like shoved the banana in there, and it had like teeth marks on the top. I was just like grinding it against my teeth, like shoving, like it was like I was making spaghetti. It was so bad.
Oh my god, dude.
So I'm like getting better, but man, this is still a little too thick for my jaw.
Oh man, come on. The thickness is what it's like what gives it that little oomph. You know?
It is. It
Such
is.
good.
Yeah. So
Such good shit.
such good. I have to take very small bites. It's okay though. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. I think Tuesday I'll be totally fine. I'm trying
I just wanted to watch it and like see what it was like.
I'll show you. It's not very wide.
It's like not that funny, but it's like funny enough to where I'm just like,
I have to like finagle the burger into my mouth.
you gotta like set the bottom in first
Yeah.
and then lift your head and then fit it back in.
It's so sad. But anyways, I'll be fine.
Dude, you're doing
Hopefully.
what you can. You're doing what you can.
It is
That's what
better
matters.
than the previous days. So
Dude, I had one of my friends has like TMJ pretty bad, and they put her on like a all liquid diet for a while. So like she had to
Motherfucker.
just like blend everything
uh,
and like suck it down, which like to me the consistency of stuff is like a big
That's
yes
a
or
big
no with
factor.
whether like imagine blending this up and then drinking it. It'd be awful.
ew.
Exactly.
I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, so TMJ is fucking awful.
That shit's no joke. God, that is a whole ass tomato. Huh?
Do you ever get like the thing where like if you open your mouth up too wide, it like locks up down here and just hurts a lot until you like slowly like kind of like massage it out?
No. What?
Oh yeah, dude, it happens to me all the time. Like I'll like yawn too much or like too wide, and like the muscle here like contracts, and then it's just like in like a lot of pain. So I have to like rub it until like my jaw can close.
Yo.
Yeah,
what
dude, it's the
fuck?
worst. It's the
That's
worst thing in the
wild.
world.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, it's rough.
That sounds horrible. I'm so
You win some,
sorry.
you lose some. Dude, I'm just like stoked on this.
Now that I took the tomato out, dude, this is a fucking thick ass tomato. It takes it. Now I can fully fit the burger in my mouth. Fuck you, tomato. Big agriculture just trying to fuck us all.
Is the tomato like out of burger toppings? What would be your first one to go?
Not the tomato necessarily all the time. Pickles.
I agree. I fully
Yeah.
agree. I think pickles are like fucking great on a burger, but I can live without them. They never need to be there. You know, if not that, it'd be the lettuce because the lettuce always just gets like wet. And,
Yeah,
like,
it really
sops
softs up the fucking.
Which is why I like when it's like shredded like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know why I'm so stoked about like a fast food burger. It's so good.
I don't know, man. It's super. It is. It's very good.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I'd technically call this fast food. It's very expensive for fast food.
Well, it is LA, so.
That's true. You're right.
But again, proceeds, good cause. Love to see it. How do I?
All right, hold on. One more bite.
Let's figure this out. Why do you always eat so much faster than me? Your jaw doesn't even work, dude.
I don't know, man. Once I took that tomato out, it was fucking all gas.
You
No
just
brakes, baby.
sucked it. we uninstalled the brakes, dude. There's no
took
physical
them
way
off.
for us to slow down except for friction.
Exactly. You just have to stop accelerating and then hope that there's no one in front of you for like a good 2 miles.
It's speed, but like without any of like the explosives.
Exactly. Wow. What a great burger. I can't get over that. That was a fucking good burger.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
Holy
pretty stoked
shit.
on this.
All right.
What a good like Sunday afternoon meal.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. Sorry, the first 5 minutes of this has been just like talking about eating, but goddamn, if you're in LA, try the gay burger. 'Cause
Which like It's funny too because like we have had like LA staples. Like we've had like good meals where we're like, yeah, it's pretty good. And like this is the one where we're like gushing about it for like 5 minutes. Great, man. That's incredible. I love it.
I mean, you can't. A good burger is like not. I don't want to say it's hard to come by, but like when it's done well, like everyone can make a burger. Like it's not hard to make a burger. So like when it's done like really well, it's like commendable.
It stands out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like how I feel about Stout. Like Stout is probably like my favorite like burger place around here.
Yeah, I fuck with Stout. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Gross, dude. What's wrong with you?
I'm surprised that this doesn't happen more on the pod. When we actually get like a legit setup and have those fucking like SM4Bs, like
it's gonna be rough for the listeners. That's for sure.
Right in our mouths, right in their ears. Ear to mouth, baby. Ear to mouth burps. Mouth to ear.
We're basically ENTs here, guys.
Yeah.
Ear, nose, throat doctors. We just do the whole thing, but you just get it through Spotify and through like your Airpods or whatever the fuck you listen on. Airpods? Is that a good thing?
Yeah, Airpods is a thing.
That's still a thing.
They're upgrading. Dude, they have the fucking... First they had the AirPods, and they had like the AirPods V2, and then they had the AirPods Pro, and now they have the AirPods Max, dude. They're not even pods anymore. They're literal over-the-ear headphones. And they're $550.
I watched like a breakdown that this guy did, like literally like he's like an audio engineer and like adjusted it for it, and he was like, they have the same sound quality as like JVC earbuds.
Oh my god.
And I was like, what the fuck?
For $500+, literally never.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
Are you kidding me?
You can buy like incredible like actually good headphones for like less than that.
For less, absolutely less than that. Like
my Bose QCs that I like bought them specifically for flying. I think they were like $300.
Yeah.
Fully noise canceling, like on takeoff, I can't even hear the engines. It's insane.
Oh shit,
it's fucking wild.
That's wild. Yeah.
One of the best investments I've ever made.
God damn, yeah, no kidding. Holy shit. Yeah, it's so silly. I don't know what the next step is. They keep adding adjectives and modifiers to the Pro Max, the Pro Max Plus, the Pro Max Plus Ultra, the Pro Max Plus Ultra Mega. It's like
the Prolapse.
And then ultimately, like 10 years down the road, they just take all of those off and they just call it the original thing. They just call it now introducing. Like in 2030, they're gonna be like now introducing the iPhone.
It's like the Xbox. They come back and they're like, because the Xbox is just a fucking nightmare of naming now.
Yeah, it's.
They come back and they're just like, we have the Xbox. And it's like, okay, bud.
We've taken off the X. Now you just have a box.
They literally just ship you a box. Like there's no console in it. It's just like the branding and stuff on the box, but that's it.
We told you what you were getting in for. You idiots. You bought all of the supply on the first day. So silly. Dude, so what we got to talk about today is there's this streamer right now.
Oh my god, dude.
His name is Ludwig, and he... So there's a thing that streamers do called a Subathon, and essentially it's just like normally it's like a 24-hour stream or something like that. It's which is a lot, but it's like a 24-hour stream, and they'll ask for subs, and like every sub will go towards a goal where it's like if we reach 5,000, I'll like shave my hair off or like cut off my eyebrow, some like goofy shit, but just like to get people engaged and to get subs, and then usually like at the end they'll donate half of it to charity or something like that. So what Ludwig has been doing is he started a week ago today, and he started the timer at 30 minutes. He's like, for every sub, I will add 10 seconds to this timer. And for every 500 bits, I'll add 20 seconds to this timer. Donos don't count. And then he's like, we'll just let this timer keep going up until it runs out eventually, like if I stop getting subs, and then we'll call it a day. No cap on this stream. On the length of the stream. So we started on Sunday. He's like, maybe I'll go 24 hours. Maybe. He started at 30 minutes, so maybe I'll go 24 hours. 24 hours go by, right? He's like sleeping on stream, whatever. He just like does a normal day in the life. He sleeps, blah, 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 blah. When he wakes up, he still has 24 hours on the timer. He's like, what the fuck? That whole day, it climbed up from 24 to 28. The next day, it was in the 30s, whatever.
This is 10 seconds at a time.
10 seconds per sub. Yeah, 10 seconds. He was already a huge streamer on the platform. I think he was like number 20 at most subbed or whatever like that. He's got like, he had like, I don't know, 30, 40K subs. Like crazy amount of subs.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
First of all, to put into perspective what this means, 30 or 40,000 subscribers. The lowest you can pay that they would get out of this would be like $3.25 after Twitch takes its money.
Right.
It's cut out.
Right.
So $3.25 times 20 or 30,000
Per month.
per month.
Per month, baby.
So you're making 60, 70K a month.
Guaranteed. That's not even donations. That's not bits.
That's not like any brand
anything.
deals or
Yeah.
anything like that. That's just purely
baseline
off
60K
of,
a month.
yeah,
It's fucking crazy. So this
insane.
guy's already doing real well, like so well.
numbers, dude.
Really nuts. And so the internet kind of rallied together. Like this guy was getting rated by huge channels like Saikuno and like big streamers and just like
Jesus Christ. So he's just getting like an influx of like 10,000 viewers every
just
like
like
couple hours.
funneling them into his stream, and they're like, "Yo, look, check out what this guy's doing." And he's like, at the beginning of the stream, he's like, "I'm gonna donate. I don't know how much I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna donate a sizable chunk to charity." He's like, "We'll figure that out, when that time comes." And so, as it stands, it has been a week today. He has been streaming a week straight, just doing his regular day shit, eating, sleeping, whatever. Let's check in on him. Let's see how many hours,
Dude,
he still has left.
here's the thing. Like I love streaming and like being like on for a certain period of time,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like being on for like 3 or 4 hours is vastly different than 24 hours.
Right.
Now imagine doing that for an entire week. That's got to be so draining.
I can't even imagine.
Oh my god.
All right, he's currently he has 55,000 viewers. This isn't even him, and he's at 55 hours left.
Oh god, dude.
And people just keep donating and shit like that.
At what point does this become like torture? You know?
Well, here's the thing, dude. All right, I'm like, there's no way I would do this. But then he released a video on his YouTube channel that was basically like breaking down how much he'd made, and this was only 3 days in, mind you. So if you extrapolate the data out a week, including subs, actually, right now he's the #1 most subbed to person on Twitch.
Oh my god.
He's got, I think, 98,000 subs right now.
So
because
again,
of this subathon.
Baseline 98,000 times like
300,000 a month. Baseline. A month. Since he started this on Sunday,
and it's the 21st of the month.
Yeah.
Of the month, so he's still got like a ways to go.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
If we extrapolate this data out about a week, with all the numbers and shit that he gave us on stream, and like someone made a spreadsheet, like, so it was very like detailed. He has made, since he started streaming, $350,000 in additional subs, in donations, and in bits. $350K in a week.
And that's like what he's like. That's minus what he started with.
That's minus what he started with. And it doesn't show any signs of stopping. So what he had to do was he's like, he put a cap finally on the subathon. He's
Okay,
like
good.
31 days. So a month.
Oh my god!
I know.
Dude.
And it's expected to go that entire time.
Oh my god! Bro.
A month straight, dude.
Holy shit!
It's expected to go that entire time
His
too.
poor moderators, man.
Yeah, his poor mods,
That's
they're
gotta be
up all night or
insane.
whatever. So like, but when he sleeps, he does media share, which if you don't know what that is on Twitch, is basically just like you can pay again per second usually to have a video shown on stream.
Wow.
Like,
Fuck.
so people pay per second. It's usually works out to about like $1 a minute, $1 every 30 seconds, really depending on the streamer and what their levels are set at. But like, so all night long, like 6 to 8 hours, he's just making money while he sleeps because people are just watching shit. Like they're just like movie night, and people just like put a constant stream of media share. And he peaks at like 50,000 viewers while he's asleep.
Oh my god,
He
dude.
peaked at like 110K yesterday when he was like awake doing shit.
I peak at like 40. That's
It's
insane.
wild.
That's
It's
so crazy.
absolutely insane.
And like the wild thing about it too is that like when you think about like streaming, both like TV and stuff like that, and like streaming on like Twitch and stuff, you get very quick and understandable analytics.
Yeah.
Whereas like doing like old broadcast ways, like you had to wait for like your Nielsen numbers, and those are based off of like statistical extrapolations, right?
Right.
So like this way, like you know for a fact that you have at least 50,000 people watching you at
Right.
any given point in time.
Right.
And you know exactly how long they've been watching, you know where they came from, you know all this stuff.
Crazy.
And it's like you get that immediate feedback, and it's just insane that you can take that and be like, okay, yeah, I'm succeeding in these areas. Let's immediately change something and target this other group.
Right.
So it's like this guy he doesn't even like need to do that because it's
Yeah.
just they're just going to keep funneling to him, and he just knows that they're there.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Wild.
Can you imagine having 50,000 people watching you at any given point in time?
No way.
Just playing video games.
Absolutely
just doing
not.
shit.
He's just he's just living his life. He just brings the camera down to the kitchen. He's just like eating breakfast with his roommates. He's just like chilling.
That's
and like
wild, dude.
Then he's like go upstairs. He's like, all right, we're gonna do a workout. And then he does like a shower stream. Like it's like he just does whatever the fuck.
Also, like wild to think that a dude who's making $300,000 a month has roommates.
I know.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Even if you live in LA, bro. What
he does. Like he lives in LA, and it's like he just
Jesus, dude.
One of his roommates is like his financial manager.
That seems
a
little strange, but
it's
all right.
interesting. It's very interesting, but this guy he's clearly killing it. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I mean, he bought it's his house that he owns, and he just has his friend. I mean, I guess
so
why
kind
not,
of like what 100 Thieves does, and FaZe, I guess, in a way too.
I mean, I guess at that point, fucking, why not? You have all this money, and why would you live in a big place by yourself? I mean, suppose.
And also think about it too. Like if you buy. I started doing this because I was just like, I wonder when I could afford a house in LA. Uh-huh. So I was like, started looking at it, and it's like, if you bought like a $1 million house, you could get like a 30-year mortgage for about $4,000 a month.
Right.
So if you have like 6 people living in your house who are making way more than just 6 figures,
right,
and you're paying $4,000 a month, dude, that's cheap as shit.
So cheap.
That works out incredibly well for you as like an investment and a return.
Absolutely.
Like that's crazy.
Totally.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
So like thinking about like FaZe Clan and stuff like that, you have like Nick Merckx and stuff like that, who has like 50,000 viewers at any given point in time.
Right.
Like him alone could afford that type of house.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's got everybody else in there. Yeah. Too. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. So I mean,
it's insane.
It is. Holy it's truly shit. Like if you have a chance this week, just tune in for like a second, just not even just to like watch, but just like to look at the number that is up there, because it's got a live countdown. I guarantee it will be more. It'll be higher later this week than it is right now.
I kind of wish that he would change it. Instead of it being like 55 hours, it would be like days, hours, minutes, seconds.
Yeah.
Just because if he's going to cap it at 31 days and he's only been doing it for a week, I just want to know how many days that will equate to easily. Like I could figure it out by doing math, of course, but why would I want to do math?
Right? It's still over 2 days. Even if the timer, if no one else subbed, it's still over 48, like 2 days that he has to stream straight, which is it's just crazy, man. It's really like.
And it's just gonna keep going up.
It's gonna keep going up.
Dude,
at
good
one
for
point,
him. That's sick.
I know, good for him. Seriously, like, dude, I'd put myself through that torture to make.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
350K a week. That's over $1 million a month.
Dude, if I could make like 400 a week doing that, I would do that.
Yeah, I know.
let alone that at like a factor of 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. So so at one point, what happened was, I don't know. I guess one of his mods might have because his stream will go down, temporarily, as Twitch tends to do. Like, I mean,
there's a lot of factors.
Your shit will bug out, and so you'll have to restart your stream. So he's probably restarted his stream, 10, 15 times over this course of the week because it goes down. But he has mods, looking after it all the time, and they can team view on his computer and shit like that if he's asleep and it goes down. So it's gone down a couple times, and what happened at some point was, I think, because they have to reset the timer and put it up there, I think one of his mods might have messed up and put 15 seconds instead of 10 seconds for every sub. And I watched this live. This was crazy. So he wakes up and he's and the number was 72. And he's like, how the fuck is it 72?
Oh my God.
And so all his mods are on this Discord call, and this is all happening live. And he's like, all right, hold up. He's like, oh, I found it. For some reason, it's 15 seconds per sub. And so he went in, and he was so at this point, the timer's still counting down. It gets around 69. And he's like, hold on, now we have to account for all these new subs and take 5 seconds off. So they do all the math live on stream. And then he's like, all right, guys, sorry about this. I think, it's still a big number, but it's not 69. So he takes it down and it's 55. And then,
holy shit.
And so then his mods just fucking around. They're like, all right, chat, now you know what you need to do. We got to get it back up to 69. And he sits there for the next 35 minutes. No chat. It was all just sub. He gained 20,000 subs in 30 minutes.
Oh,
just sitting there so they could get it up to 69.
Dude.
People were gifting subs left and right. The top gifter, the top 3 gifters, you know how it always shows that on the top of your stream? The top 3 gifters for the past week, 2,000 each.
2,000 times $5. If they're all
$10,000.
That one person.
Per person, yeah.
That had...
Imagine donating. Okay, that I'm all for supporting creators, but $10,000 for this guy?
Wild, dude. That like whoever did that also, like, your disposable income is insane.
Oh, I'm sure.
What the fuck?
I guarantee if you can just drop
Holy
10K
shit,
on a streamer that you enjoy watching for the memes, absolutely.
Dude, like half the time, like there's like 7 streamers that I follow like very like religiously just because I've always liked them.
Yeah.
And even still, I'm like, I'm gonna wait for my Prime because like I can't shell out.
I know.
Like, I'm not gonna shell out like $5 for this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I could, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I could buy part of a gay burger. I mean,
Right. Yeah, exactly. I could buy 3 gay fries.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, exactly, with my $5. So I mean, it's truly like, wow, hats off to him. Like, he knows how to monetize himself and he knows what the fuck he's doing. He'll never do it again, but like, dude, in a month he's easily gonna make $1 million.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
In a month you're making like, if you make, dude, $1 million a month. Like, he could not stream for the rest of the year and be fine.
Yeah.
But he's still probably going to do it every day, like most streamers do. And
He's still going to stream every day.
Yeah, just still, rake in those residuals and shit. There's probably still going to be people who are subbing to him after this ends.
Of course.
And everything.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to go from like whatever he's at, like almost 100,000 subs to probably half that.
Yeah.
You know, when the subs expire in the next month. But like, dude, he's 25. I mean, like, he's fucking our age. It's just like, imagine making $1 million a month at 25.
I don't know if I'd be able to handle that, honestly.
There's no
I would be
way.
like so stoked about it, but I'd be like, what the fuck do I do with this?
No idea.
Like how I'd just sit in a checking account.
Right?
I'd be like, what? There's just $1 million in my fucking Chase account.
Invested, I guess. There's
Absolutely.
no way that's just sitting in a checking account.
Oh
but
no.
Still.
I mean, if you're making more than like 50 grand a year, like, realistically you should be investing some part of that.
Absolutely.
Unless you're like, paying off loans and stuff like that.
Right.
Everybody works their own pace, everybody's got their own goals and things like that. But like, dumping like $500,000 into like a brokerage account in like 1 month would be insane,
crazy,
dude.
And his risk is like he can tolerate high risk shit. So like, they can he could be, I mean, he could just like let it sit there and do very like low risk, kind of accounting
shit. Bonds and shit.
But like, he could easily tell his accountant, take this fucking 500 G's and just like high risk. Yeah. Invest in really volatile shit. I don't care.
Yeah. See where it goes. See
Dude,
what happens.
This guy is set for fucking forever, for the rest of his life.
That's just so crazy. That's so sick.
It's
I
wild.
love the future, and I love that this is like, we're at a time where like this is a viable thing. Yeah. Because like, you can just like, if you explode and you make a shit ton of money, you can do that in a short time. Yeah. Like, you could only stream for like 2 or 3 years if you were like a big streamer or whatever, and then just invest everything and just fucking retire. Yeah. Like, you can do that. That is a viable thing that you could do. Obviously, you have to bring something to the table. Sure. But like, it's just cool that is a thing. That exists.
You know what's also wild though is how quickly that shit can go away. Yeah. Like, it's like you can have all this like fucking, take for example like Ninja, like 3 years ago, I guess 2018, 2017, the Fortnite boom, dude was like the top guy. Before before he moved to Mixer and before all that shit.
Dude, people who didn't know about streaming, people who didn't know about like gaming and stuff like that, knew who this guy was. Yeah, he was the biggest shit.
He was so big. He was like all time, as far as all time stats go, he was the biggest streamer on Twitch of all time. At his peak, he had 250,000 subs.
Fuck, dude.
And then, but he had like brand deals and he had this and this, and then he moved to Mixer or whatever. But now that he's back on Twitch, whatever, he's not as big of a deal. He's still like a household name, I suppose, but like, I don't know people who are like, oh, did you see that thing Ninja did? Oh, like whatever. Yeah. He's not like doing these big PR things like playing with Drake or anything anymore. He's at 6,000 subs. Yeah. On Twitch, which is like, sure, huge, but like going from 250K to just 6,000 subs, which is like a lot. Don't get me wrong, but in the Twitch sphere, like as far as top streamers go, he's not even cracking like top 50, guaranteed.
It's fucking wild, dude.
The NCAA, that's a thing.
As some of you might know.
You guys heard of this? You guys ever heard of this organization called the NCAA?
Yeah. So it's just like a small like kind of sports conglomerate in the U.S. They just do like some sports every now and then.
Yeah, like badminton, I think, and
water polo,
bocce ball.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Squash.
Squash. Yeah. Lawn games, croquet. Yeah, shit like that. They're real big in the croquet world. Anyways, they have this. They also have a women's division, and
as everybody should.
They
at least one
woman.
Yeah,
in one
just
division. There's this whole controversy that has been evolving this past week.
God, this is insane.
The weight room shit, dude. It's fucking like so. This girl posted on her TikTok,
dude.
She's like, "Hey guys, this is the." She's at an NCAA college basketball thing.
It's March Madness.
March Madness is happening, and so she plays on the women's team for I don't remember a school in Oregon. I want to say something like that. And she's like, "Hey guys, this is the men's weight room and practice room," and she shows this fucking huge auditorium with like squat racks like across the whole backside and like 3 full-size courts and just like so many weights,
like deadlift areas, like
just
probably like
crazy gym,
probably like 6 or 7 racks of like fully weighted dumbbells, like all of these benches and stuff like that. Like probably a better gym than like any, like if you took 7 golds in LA and put them together, wouldn't be as big as this gym.
Yeah, it was huge. And then she's like, "This is the women's weight room," and it's like a yoga mat and like a set of weights from 2 pounds to like 10 pounds. Like,
the funny thing about that is that like that's something that you would see in like a cartoon.
I know.
Where they're like, this is like the highest
like such
tier
a Family
area.
Guy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And
totally.
then like and over here, and then it's like a whip pan, and then it's just like, is your room. And then like they're like, okay, what is this?
Yeah.
That's exactly what this feels like. And I just cannot believe that happened in real life.
So like it's obviously like causing a big outrage because like what the fuck? She posted on her Twitter, on her TikTok, a whole bunch of people like got on it. Like,
yeah, dude, call that shit out. That's fucked up.
Big names, like big, like fucking LeBron James, I think even tweeted about it, and he was like, "Yo, NCAA, what the fuck? Like, what's up with this?" And all of these big athletes, like in the NBA, in the NFL, and like sports people and ESPN, like big people, actors, actresses, all these people are like tweeting like, "What the fuck is this?" And today, or maybe yesterday, she posted an update. She's like, "Guys, check out our new weight room," and it looks exactly like the men's. Like NCAA was like, "Oh, we'll get on this shit." Like,
you know what's even like the shittiest part about that is they could have just done that from the beginning,
of course,
and chose not to.
Yeah,
that's so fucking shitty, dude.
It's so. What did they think?
Well, women
not strong.
Yeah,
like,
they don't need the weights. They're just running up and down the field. They don't need to train or anything.
I truly don't know what they thought would happen.
Dude, it makes no fucking sense.
Like it looked like a Motel 6 gym, but worse.
Yeah, like without any of the machines.
No machines. It was a set of
Here's
dumbbells.
A sauna towel and some leg weights. Here you go. That's what you get.
Yeah. The
it's
little
weird.
Ones that strap around your fucking...
Yeah. Like Rock Lee, but like not that heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what they were thinking.
Dude, it's like such a fucking travesty too, because it's like, a lot of the girls on those teams could fucking outlift the guys too.
Absolutely,
that's the funny thing. Like, put any of them on a squat rack, they're probably going to be at or maybe a little bit above most of those guys.
Yeah,
guarantee
for
it.
Sure.
It's
100%. All these basketball players are like bean poles, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
They're just tall.
It's just so weird to me that they're just like, oh, they don't need this. Let's give them yoga mats. Wait, what do you think?
I wonder who like made that call.
Yeah.
Who were they a higher up? Were they a fucking intern? Did they run out of time? Because that's literally what it seemed like.
Yeah, and like, dude, there's like no difference between like how you train a male or female basketball player.
Right.
You do the same shit.
Right.
So you do the same workouts. So it's like weird that they're like, no, they don't need it. Like, there's no point to this. But it's like, dude, they're doing the same shit.
It's so weird.
What? This is you're a sports organization. You know exactly what these people need, and you're like, no.
Yeah, so dumb. And the rest of the video, she's like, oh, you guys might say like, yeah, maybe they ran out of room or whatever. Like maybe the men's gym took
Why didn't they
up
just
too
let
much
them
space.
use the men's gym? Why do they have to be separate?
Right, I know. But the thing is, then she's like, she panned up from the weights. Huge empty auditorium. Like it's partitioned in half, the men's weight room and the women's weight room. And she's like, yeah, maybe like they ran out of room or whatever. Nope. Just empty.
Oh my god, dude.
What the fuck?
I just don't understand why did they not just make one huge ass gym and just let them both work?
I know.
Like, why do they have to be separate? That's
I
so
don't know.
weird.
It's not like a locker room, it's a gym.
Right. They're not gonna go
Every
out.
gym is unisex.
Yeah. You're not gonna go out to a gym naked.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
It's so weird.
That's just it's super shitty. I cannot believe that a intercollegiate association like this allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
Like, and went through so many people, and they were like, that's fine. It'll be
That's okay.
fine.
What are they gonna Girls don't go to the gym.
Yeah, and you have like NCAA officials for women's sports as well.
Yeah.
So like they had to okay it as well.
Everyone had to okay it.
Yeah. Who the fuck? Who was just like, that's fine.
Like, no,
that's all they need.
We're good. I don't know who thought it was okay. I got to look at her tweet because I don't know if like it says in the fucking description or anything like that, but like truly, what was anyone thinking?
Just use the same shit. Why do you have to be separated? No, like the tournament's already separated. Like who cares? They're not going to be like shit talking each other. They don't play each other. Who cares? Just use the same shit. I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like they should have just made it as like, okay, here's like a stretching area.
Oh, and the food, dude.
Oh god.
The food and what they get for like in their like swag bags too is different.
Oh, what is it? Let me see this shit. They're just like, yeah.
What is that?
Women just need a slice of bread, some mashed potatoes, and some miscellaneous
cracker. And men have like
vegetables.
a whole catered thing. Oh my god, that's what the dudes get, like a whole set of whatever.
That's a blanket, bro. Wow.
Are you shitting me?
That's fucking shitty.
Wow, dude.
Like on one hand, the way that you look at it, I guess, would be like, okay, women's sports have a smaller budget than men's sports, which is already fucked up. Like, even that shit out.
Yeah.
Who cares? I don't understand that. And then it's like this shit too. It's like all of that stuff is like so inconsequential. Like all of like
Totally.
the people, like, like per swag bag, that's like maybe what, like $250, $300.
Maybe those are all sponsored things though. So like,
it's just given to them.
Yeah.
By these companies.
Yeah.
Why?
It's so
I don't get
weird.
it. It's such like a weird thing to like downscale on one side versus
Right.
the other. It makes no sense.
Right. And
What the fuck?
but now the NCAA women's basketball is tweeting like, "Let's go! The weights just arrived, bitch! You're the one who did this in the first place." Their official Twitter's like, "The weight room's here. Let's go!"
It should have been there last week. What are you talking about? It's late, bro.
The "Let's go" thing is just so fucking funny. Like,
They're just like just blissfully unaware of what's going on. I
it's
guess.
so good. Like, it's still not as good as the men's weight room apparently. Wow, that's so bad.
It's just.
Did they just gloss over the fact? I wonder if they released a statement or anything like that.
And
Actually, women's basketball, it would be just the NCAA in general.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just sad that that's what, like, that's where it's at. Like, they believe that, like, men and women in sports are just so vastly different that, like, they have to treat them as two completely different athletes.
Right.
When it's like, they're doing the same shit.
I know.
It's the same
sport.
sport.
It's the same exact shit.
Yeah.
The only argument that people ever bring up is like, well, it doesn't bring in as much money. Like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
They
dude.
have the money.
It's the same budget.
It's the same budget.
It's coming out of the same
fucking
bucket.
thing.
Like, dude, okay, so you can't have, like, the exploding graphics and stuff like that you wanted.
Right.
Just repurpose them.
Yeah. Take the
I have
same
made
shit.
those graphics for basketball arenas. It's not fucking hard to swap shit out.
It's really
It's not hard.
It's not. Or pay like fucking $30 a month to Pixel Squid and just download your own assets.
Dude,
Like,
I
what the
just
fuck?
there's so many things that like you can offset, and it's always just like money to the coaches.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
and it's so weird because
Yeah.
it's like, okay, like you look at like Notre Dame and shit like that, where it's like Muffet McGraw at the time was like the most winningest coach in like women's basketball history.
Yeah.
She had more wins than like 90% of the male coaches in
yeah.
men's basketball. Like she was arguably one of the best coaches in like the history of basketball.
Totally.
And like her and Mike Bray were like basically at the exact same like pay level. She was like even still a little below. And yet women's basketball was winning way more shit than Notre Dame's men's basketball. And it's like, why? That's so
crazy.
fucking weird. And like Notre Dame has endowed coaches. So like Brian Kelly,
Really?
Mike Bray, I believe the men's lacrosse coach. And I believe at the time Muffet McGraw. Someone check me on that. Throw it in the comments if you know. They were endowed. So the university was not paying their salaries. Individuals outside of the university were paying their salaries. So like you as the university do not have to pay the money for your sports programs, and you're still separating them that much.
Wow.
The only one I could understand is like Notre Dame men's football, because that's like
Well, sure. That's
that makes like an absolutely atrocious amount of money compared to everything.
Yeah.
So like sure, fun a little bit more in there. I get it. Everything else though, even that shit out.
Yeah.
You are
It's
literally
wild.
one of the most expensive colleges, one of the most like the biggest pedigree in most sports in college history.
Yeah.
And you have like the best athletes, both male and female, across the entire the entire world are coming to play at this university.
Yeah.
why does it have to be separate? It doesn't make sense to me.
I have no idea.
It's always pissed me off.
I don't know. I wish I knew, man. I fucking wish I knew.
It's weird. Like I think even like IU, like their women's and men's soccer teams have like 12 national championships.
Wow.
Like a dumb amount of like wins across like those.
That's wild.
Like those two programs.
I always see shit on my cousin plays for the soccer team, the men's soccer team.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's really good.
I would assume he's pretty good at the sport.
He's very good. He's very good. But I mean, I always see like, it's never like on front pages, but I always see like, yo, they just won another one. It's like, holy shit, they're fucking wild.
Right. And like people always complain that they're like, oh, women's sports like don't have as much of a following. It's like, okay, but imagine what would happen like if you could promote that stuff more with the money that you get from other places.
Right.
Like it's not necessarily just because they don't want to watch women play these games. There's not exposure for it.
Right. They're not advertising it. They're not pushing it. They're not doing all the sick. Yeah. No, they're not.
Right. And they're doing the exact same shit, dude. The exact same shit.
Yeah, the same shit, and sometimes even better. It's like
most of the time.
It's wild.
It's fucking wild, dude. I just don't. I just have never understood why it has why one gets way more funding than the other. The only time I can understand it is like, okay, football and baseball and basketball versus like water polo.
Sure.
And like swimming and diving and stuff like that. Sure. Though like one of them clearly has a bigger fan pool than the other.
Right.
So like you can kind of separate those a little bit more. One is a lot more expensive, one is less expensive. Mm-hmm. You adjust those costs. But like separating it out even further by like the sex of the athletes is just weird, man.
Yeah.
It's just weird. It doesn't make sense to me.
It is weird. I don't think NCAA said anything on their Twitter about
fucking course they haven't. Why would they? They don't have to. All they have to do is be like, see, we fixed it. And be like, okay, but it shouldn't have been that way in the first place, guys.
Walks through the ongoing updates of the pre-practice strength area and the new... But they didn't say sorry.
So shitty, dude.
This is wild.
Why? I'm just...
Yeah, nothing.
Anyways.
Everyone's still mad at them. Fuck yeah.
Somebody, please keep following this because it's
not over, I don't think.
It's a shit show.
Yeah.
And it should not be happening in the first place.
No.
And like, I don't know, man. It's just bullshit. Women's sports they have to have the same funding or at least the comparable. Yeah. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that it gets separated that much. Yeah. And like, I don't know, man.
I love all these people like defending the NCAA too. It's just like, what the fuck what did they give to you?
You have nothing to gain.
Them?
You have nothing to gain by defending this fucking organization that like, honestly, over the last like 3 or 4 decades has kind of been shitty.
Oh, it's shitty for sure.
It's a shitty organization.
It's so shitty.
And they're like, and people are
so many rules. There's so many like exclusionary acts.
Right.
It's just so weird.
And like we could go even in more to like the trans thing where they're like separating that even further. And people are getting mad, dude. That's a whole other thing that pisses me off. But we'll keep on topic here. But it's like. You have nothing to gain by defending these people. The only thing that you're showing is that like your like deep misogyny is like there.
They're just like, the women's sports don't make as much as the men's sports. But okay,
it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing what happens when you put funding into something. How much more it can do.
Like, why do you care so much? Why are you like? It's so I never understand.
Just like some dude in Iowa working in a factory. Like, bro, you're not in like the same area as these people.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Like the people who will like fight tooth and nail, who like to their very last breath defend like something, regardless of what it is, something that like something way bigger than them, like a corporation, a company,
and it's not
celebrity.
It's not going to benefit them, and it's not going to benefit literally anybody else, except for them like feeling better that they're maybe going to win something, like some weird moral victory. But it's like you're still on the wrong side of that moral argument.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna win anything other than maybe you feeling a little bit better about yourself.
Right.
Like I just don't get it. It's a weird hill to die on.
It's so weird. It really is. I can't. I don't get it.
God damn.
In lighter-hearted news,
as we come out of that, just being fucking mad.
Yeah, you fucking idiot, dude. Go back to your home. Go back to your fucking gamer chair.
Go back to your AK Racer, you son of a bitch.
You dumbass. Put your gamer diaper back on with the butt flap. Have your mom make you some fucking chicken nuggets.
Reorder some fucking Soylent for your little mini fridge that's next to your computer for some fucking reason.
Get your G Fuel restocked.
Dude,
G Fuel's the dumbest shit
it's
ever,
so
dude.
funny. It's just, dude, you're just drinking like powdered Monster. That's
What?
it. That's all it
It's
is.
so bad for you. And like, what? Like, why is it like fuel? What do you need fuel for, bro?
I don't
Your
know.
fucking carpal tunnel?
Yeah, I used to not work, but we were in like the same lab in at school,
Yeah.
and like he would wear like these gloves over his wrists
Yeah.
because it would like help him prevent carpal tunnel. Because
Sure.
like a lot of the problem is it gets like cold and shit,
Yeah.
right? And then you like overstrain it. So
Yeah.
he would wear it to keep his like wrists warm.
Fuck
And I was
yeah.
like, that's such a good idea.
That's G Fuel.
Yeah,
right there,
that is
bro.
G Fuel. Give
That's
me some G
Fuel.
Fuel branded gloves. I'm fucking in,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I am in. I don't want to like. I mix up pre-workout, go to the gym, come home, mix up a protein shake. We're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Why would I? That's just another thing for me to like prepare.
It's right.
weird.
It's
It's weird.
more work for you, and it's just like I get pre-workout because then you're gonna go work it out. Like this, what do you? You just put all this fucking B12 and this taurine
God.
and this caffeine in your system just to sit there.
Now here's the
That's
thing.
horrible.
Here's the thing. If I have never tried G Fuel, so
neither.
we're going solely off
That's
of
true.
our opinions of
Yeah,
this.
I don't fuck- it
But
could be just
here's
best
the
shit in
thing.
the world.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if I tried it and like was genuinely like I like the taste of this, like this is good. I might change my tone.
Sure.
But just knowing like just the idea of it is strange to me. It's just weird. It's
Yeah.
just weird.
It's my old roommate, dude, had like he never went to the grocery store. He never used the kitchen.
He's substantiated off of G Fuel.
Yeah, he literally like
Give me that
his
Go.
his he had one cabinet of his stuff in it. It had like 10 packets of instant ramen and like shelves of just G Fuel, dude. Like it was wild.
Wait, so instead of putting like the flavor packet in for the ramen, he puts G Fuel in it.
It's uncooked, just like unflavored ramen. He just like, yeah, this was way better for you. The sodium's way lower.
It keeps me like full and focused like throughout the entire day, dude. I'm ready
Yo,
to
you
go.
ever had like fucking blue raspberry ramen? That shit fucks hard.
The noodles are blue.
Ew.
makes my tongue blue, my teeth blue. It makes me feel fast.
That's
makes
like a
me feel
thing, I'm pretty
furious.
sure. Like I think people do, I don't know if it's with G Fuel, but I've seen TikToks of people like eating like blue ramen. And I guarantee it's from like
That's so
packets
strange.
like that.
That's so strange. And like the whole thing, like, and also like the people who like dry scoop. Gross.
The
Imagine doing
cinnamon
that.
challenge with G Fuel.
Yeah, but with G Fuel. It's just so gross. I've never like that was like the one thing where people were like, as I was like getting back into weightlifting and stuff like that, people were like, you should like dry scoop, like you should take like a dry scoop before you drink your protein shake after your workout. And I'm like, what meathead logic? I was like, what fucking
The
like,
water dilutes it.
Yeah, I was like, what does that make
It's the
sense?
same amount, though.
It's-
like
That's like the thing is like I love watching like workout videos and like stuff like that from like people who are like I am a physiologist,
Yeah.
like I work in a lab and
Yeah.
do this shit, and they're like, yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do these things. Just do it this way. Just do it how you would. It's fine. That's all you need.
Oh my god.
It's just so strange, dude. But
Yeah,
yeah,
dry
hey G
scoop
Fuel, if you want to hit us up and give us some samples so we can change our tune, fucking hit us up, my guy.
That's I mean, like they're never. I've never seen like the people who are sponsored by G Fuel are never people that I like want to watch their content. Like Keemstar,
Oh.
dude, he's sponsored by G Fuel. He just has like 3 G Fuel things in like the front of every video. Like it's just like if they're associating with like these kinds of people, like how good can it really be?
I know.
You know?
There's like a line that you got to walk with the people that you sponsor, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
I don't think Keemstar is really high on the list
Yeah,
for most
no.
good products.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. You know what's wild though is Bang Energy, dude. I've never
Oh.
had Bang Energy, but like
The
their-
Bang Girls.
Their like branding and their like guerrilla marketing is fucking it's terrifying.
It's awful.
Like every TikTok account that blows up, every whatever, like they'll so subtly they'll just like be holding a Bang Energy and like they'll just be doing their skit or whatever, holding a Bang Energy like label out, just like it's so wild.
Have you seen anything on like Twitter from like viral tweets? So like whenever a tweet goes viral and you go into the responses and it's just them being like, dude, check out this like holographic lamp. It's like, ladies, check out this vibrator. It's the same three things.
three shit.
And like, who the fuck would buy any of this?
That's how you know a tweet's popping off.
It's so
dude,
weird.
is when there's the vibrator tweet,
Yep.
the galaxy lamp,
Yep.
the sunlight lamp, that new
Yep.
like orange thing, and like the seal pillow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or the one that's like the penis pillow.
Penis pillow.
Yeah.
Those,
That
like,
one's
5
also.
companies.
Yeah.
They just or the pour thing.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
you have like check out this video, and it's just like someone like ripping a pore strip off their nose, but it's disgusting and green.
Ugh, dude. It's just
What are they do? Are they paying these people?
yeah. Oh, absolutely, they have to.
Holy shit!
Like, but also like the thing is too is like that reach. You know that you're going to hit at least a portion of the people who are interacting with that tweet, right?
Yeah, because
that's
it's always pinned at the
20,000.
top.
Yeah, if that's 20,000 like individual like people interacting with this tweet,
Yeah.
you're guaranteed that much reach.
That's
and
true.
like I want to
It's
see like a
smart.
statistic off of like how many people order these things versus how much like they invest in the marketing of like to these people, because all they got to do is be like, hey,
I
we'll give
guarantee
you
they
like
pay $10-$15
yeah,
easy.
they're
Like,
probably
nothing
like
much.
yeah, they'd be like we'll give you like a couple $100 for you to tweet this.
Yeah.
And like that's it.
Well, I don't think it's even that high.
Really? You think it's
I
lower?
guarantee it's like $10 to $20.
Wild, dude.
Easy.
That's insane.
$10 to $20. There's
That's
no
not
way
worth it.
$100.
It's not worth it to sell
no
at your
way.
soul for $10, bro.
It's not.
What?
Dude, you know what's weird actually? Okay, so you know what's what? Speaking of, okay, I gotta find it. Because
Dude, I love fucking social media marketing because it's all awful. It's all bad. It's never good. It never
never
feels
good.
genuine. It's
oh,
always
it's never genuine.
Yeah.
It's never genuine.
They're just like, oh, this person blew up. Let's send them a thing and have them like talk about it. And like the person who does it is never. They're not like a marketer and they're not really like an actor or anything. So it's just like this boring like, guys, I got this thing and it's really great and I love it. You should buy it
it's
too.
so
And it's
bad.
Like,
Like
what
those
is this?
those Snapchat ads or whatever,
Oh,
where it's just
God.
like for the dating profiles. It's just like, I downloaded this and I found the love of my life. And they're like reading a script off screen. It's fucking horrible.
Have you ever seen the eHarmony commercials on Hulu?
No.
It's like some dude with a dog, and he's just like, for a good walk, I've got this guy, but for a real relationship,
No.
I have eHarmony. No. And then like, wait, the best part is he like looks at the phone, he's like, and then it cuts away. It's like way too long of like a holding on them with like nothing being said, and it's just every time it comes on, Megan and I lose our shit. We're just
Oh
like,
my God.
this is awful. Who thought this was a good idea? Take these beautiful men off this screen.
When I want to clear my head, I go for a walk with Rover. When I want to get some head, I go on.
Just make it like really gross.
eHarmony.
Dude, that's a great sketch idea. It's just the eHarmony commercial, but it's like fucking
yeah,
gross.
it's just really gross. It's just like, oh, holy shit. When I need to get a load off, I pull out my Sibian and I just...
when I get these donuts for a nice hot glaze, but when I want to get hot glazed, I have eHarmony. And it's just really gross.
Oh, that's so good. That's so fucking funny.
Oh, we need to do that one. That's
Holy
good.
Shit.
Nobody steal that shit.
Don't fucking bite our shit, bro. Don't bite our shit. We gotta find this.
What are you looking for?
Dude, so a friend of mine, this reminded me because, you know how like under those tweets that pop off, there's the companies that they'll reach out to you. Mm-hmm. Well, two years ago, I think I made this like video of me not being able to get up my driveway or some shit like that because it was so icy.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and then like some like media account reaches out to me. They're like, "Hey, can we buy the rights to this video? Like, did you take it? Blah blah blah." And I was like, "Sure. Like, I guess
Cool.
you can." And they're like, "Okay, cool, yeah, whatever." They sent me some paperwork, and then underneath that, I had to write like this. You know, for all media inquiries, reach out to this. This clip is owned by this person at this company, and. So nothing happened. Obviously, like I thought nothing of it because they reached out like a year after I posted it, and I'm like, all right, I don't fucking know what the fuck this is for. I have like an online portal where I can like check earnings if like someone's licensed the video or whatever. Cool. Nothing's happened. No one's licensed the video. And then last week, a friend of mine sends me a video, and they're like, "Bro, is this you on Fail Army?"
No,
And I was like,
way, dude.
"What?" So I log on to the fucking Fail Army YouTube. They've got like 15 million subscribers. Winter fails.
Oh, that's so funny,
I'm just
dude.
like on this fucking Fail Army winter compilation with 4 million views from a month ago.
Dude, let's go. That's so weird.
I gotta check this earnings report, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm
that's
sure it's
incredible.
like $5. I'm
Oh,
sure
it's
I'm
definitely
sure.
not.
And then I was like, did they license this video? And then I looked. It's owned by the same company. It's Jukin Media's owned.
It's
by Fail
always juking, dude.
Yeah.
My friends like him and his brother were like the Crazy Frog Bros.
Yeah.
Like that little video of them like dancing and shit like that where the guy
Wait,
does
what?
that.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. That's one of my friends from like college.
Oh, that's so
And so
funny.
like he sold that to them in high school for like a huge chunk of change. Like, and it was too jukin. But like those were my friends. And I was like, wait a minute, I know
That's so funny.
Yeah,
no
because
way.
because I didn't know that. And then one day, like, because he was in the same fraternity as like all of my friends, and like he was like one of Griffin's friends, so I like knew them through that circle. And one day, like on Reddit, someone was just like, "Here's the Crazy Frog Bros now," and it was like a picture of him, and I was like,
"Bro, is this?"
I'm like, "This is I know that guy. I was just hanging out with him," and like they were like, "Yeah, that was his video. Like we sold it to Jukin and like when we were in high school or something like that."
Yo.
And I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
That's wild.
It's so weird,
It's
like how that shit blows
that
up.
A company can just like make an empire off of other, like buying the rights to other people's videos.
Yep, just licensing it.
So crazy.
It's weird. Like you can straight up just steal somebody's shit. Not stealing. Like you are paying for it.
You're paying for it, but you're paying a lot less than you're making.
Yeah.
You're like, here's a couple $100, maybe $1,000 for your video.
Yeah. And it's just it's kind of like predatory, and I kind of hate that shit. Like,
it is. It's so predatory.
Like,
bless you. Why the fuck was there no lead up to that besides like, it wasn't like it was just like
dude, that was weird. So most of the time, like when I have like the build up like that, just goes away.
What the
like
fuck?
I just don't even sneeze. It's like that's it. It's so weird. But anyways.
What the fuck? I
don't even remember what I was talking about. Like my brain hit the front of my brain hit the front of my skull and just lost everything. Yeah, dude, it's just predatory. Like it's part of me is just like I wouldn't sell any of my shit to those people, but then it's also like that's like free money for like doing nothing.
It's just
basically
sitting there on Twitter.
Right.
What's it gonna do otherwise?
I don't know. I agree with it, but I don't agree with it. It's weird. It's whatever. It's fine.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah, a fucking Jukin Media, dude. They just got a stronghold on the internet's balls. It's wild.
They do. They kind of like, especially like just viral content in general. Like they just pretty much own it.
They just own anything that like starts to pop off. They like get Reddit. They have like a team of like fucking A&R, but for like viral videos. Are you the next viral sensation? Like, and they even have a portal on their website where you can upload things that you think will go viral.
Oh my god, dude!
On their website.
They can just buy the rights before it goes viral and just rake in all the money.
It's so weird.
Dude, I would not.
It's literally like
that.
a music label for viral videos of people like falling down. So weird.
That's a little skeevy.
It's so weird.
I ain't really like that one.
It's a little bit skeevy.
It's a little bit skeevy.
It's crazy, but I mean, it like just I feel like it promotes people to just like to fake shit. Like at that point, because it's just like, oh, do you have something you think will pop off? Chuck it up here, you know? It's just like,
and you get people like doing like just dumb shit like for the sake of like maybe going viral. And it's like, bro, it's not gonna make you famous.
I know. You're gonna make $15 on Jukin's website.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna get like a little bit of AdSense revenue, and like you're gonna fade away into obscurity in like 2 weeks. Like it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's so
like
weird.
The guy that like he'll do it for the Vine shit. I don't know if you ever saw the one with the guy who tried to jump over the fucking car and then like totally missed and like smashed his shins and shit.
Fuck, dude.
It was like his whole thing. It like went viral on Vine like long ago, and it was this guy.
The days of Vine.
That's where the whole "do it for the Vine" phrase came from. Was this guy who was like, "Do it for the Vine." He like tried to jump like a car. Like his friend drove a car in the parking lot. And he tried to jump over it. He fucking totally missed. His feet clipped it. Whatever. He went to IU actually, and everyone like at IU freshman year knew him for that. I do have to find this video. That's actually what I was trying to find. I ended up looking for the wrong thing.
We jumped the gun, man.
We jumped the gun. It's fine. God damn it. Oh, you know what? Actually, I know where it is.
What?
I think I know where it is.
You just gotta like store it away somewhere.
Prank. Okay. Yeah, here it is.
Oh god.
It's real. So these like Russian guys, so there's just two of them, and one of them dressed up as a security guard. They did this whole prank, like trying to get people to like put their masks back on.
Oh, I saw this.
Did you see?
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is so funny.
This guy is his two friends, and this one guy is dressed like a fucking security guard, and he's got like a billy club. And his friend, whenever he sees like a group of people not wearing a mask, he'll like walk out in front of them. And he won't have a mask on. And the security guard will come up to him and be like, put your fucking mask on, whatever. They're like yelling in Russian, which makes it even better. Start fucking beating the shit out of him with his billy club. And like the people behind him like fucking jump and they like reach in their pockets and they like try to put on their mask and shit. It's so fucking good. The best part is like, there's this one, there's guys are going down an elevator and he meets him at the bottom of the elevator. He starts beating the shit out of the guy. and they're like, oh, they all freak out and whatever. And this one kid starts walking back up the elevator, like acting like it's totally normal, so he can like put on his mask, and the guy doesn't see him without a mask. It's so fucking good.
I love it because like most of the time when you see this kind of shit, it's always just like some social experiment to like see how people react. But this one is like literally like them being like, you guys are being stupid.
Put on your goddamn
like
mask.
Save some lives, my guys.
So
It's just
funny.
God, it's so incredible.
So good. But anyways,
use that viral power for good, baby.
Now that since you have seen that, there's we'll end this on a relationship advice.
Hell yeah.
Good old Relly.
I just like I love like so the social experiment videos are always like fine. Like I'm always like, okay, yeah, like that's neat. Like it's cool to like see, you know, that kind of stuff. But I love like when they have like that twist on them where it's just like it's actually like a good thing that they're doing this. It's not just like dumb shits like out in public being assholes.
I hate those kinds of videos.
It's so
like typically like
prank videos.
Pranks.
Fucking hate They're never pranks.
Dude. They're never pranks. You're always fucking with someone on their own time, like usually like a minimum wage employee, like you're making their life like they're ruining their fucking day. Like honestly, if someone like came up to me and fucked with me like that, like regardless if it was a prank or not, like it's mean. Like it's usually very mean spirited and like you're going out of your way to make this person's life uncomfortable.
Dude, a fucking guy was just like got 3 years in prison for taking Oreos. He like took the Oreos separate.
Them.
No. He took out the center part, filled it with toothpaste, put them
that's serious.
Put them back in the container, and then gave them to a homeless man.
Oh my god.
There's just so many levels of that being fucked up and just not funny, and somebody being like, "This is hilarious." And now that guy's in fucking jail.
Well, good. He fucking should be. That's like a very serious... Like, it's like actually
Yeah, that could fucking kill somebody.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to eat toothpaste.
Yeah. And
like,
also just like messing with... That's fucked.
Dude, never fuck with homeless people. That's so shitty. Like, they already have so much to fucking deal with and like being like looked down on in society that like you're just making a terrible situation worse. Like, you're not benefiting this in any way other than you getting a few cheap laughs and maybe getting some fucking AdSense revenue. And if you monetize that, you're a fucking asshole. Just in general.
You fucking profit off of this poor fucking homeless person's plight.
Right.
That's so
like, they're already suffering. You make them suffer more and you benefit from it.
That's
cool,
fucked.
buddy. Like, you're a shitty person.
That's so fucked, dude.
I've never liked prank stuff. I've only liked the ones that are like they do like a magic trick or some shit, like something that's like absolutely like insane.
The ones that like don't fuck with people.
They're good, like good, funny, like spirited jokes. And unfortunately, the ones that get super popular are never those. And it's it's like the frustrating thing about it. Man, prank videos suck. Fuck you guys.
Prank videos, dude. Fuck prank videos. Those. Oh god.
Let's laugh at somebody's shitty relationship.
Let's laugh at someone's shitty relationship.
It's not like a shitty relationship, you know. There's usually just like the answer is always talking about it, and if that doesn't get you to like a resolution,
you break up with
you
them.
Get out. Yeah, it's just
if you can. And this is all right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's probably going to be the answer to this one.
We're foreshadowing the next 6 minutes.
I haven't read this one yet.
Sick.
Honestly, I just looked at the amount of likes it got, and that's what I went.
We're just gonna break into this. We're gonna crack this egg open and figure out what's inside of it together.
It might be kind of sad. It might be kind of funny. Who knows what it'll be?
It'll be entertaining regardless.
My boyfriend is obsessed with my ex. That's the title. We'll see in what way. We've been together for 2 years, and before this, I'd say our relationship was very close to perfect. At the beginning of the year, though, my boyfriend and I were at the grocery store, and we bumped into my ex and another friend. This was the first time they'd ever met each other. We made polite conversation before going our separate ways. My boyfriend made a sarcastic comment about how nice my ex was when he was out of earshot. I didn't think much of it at the time. A few weeks after this, I noticed he was on my ex's Facebook page. When I asked him what he was doing, he shrugged it off and said he was curious because he saw my ex had commented on a mutual friend of ours' post. He's since friended him on Facebook and claimed my ex was the one to initiate it. He followed him on Instagram and he followed him on Twitter. He comments on a lot of his posts, but my ex rarely comments back. He also somehow got our friend to invite him to my ex and his friends' weekly hangouts. I mentioned I found it weird that they were hanging out, but he dismissed it and said it wasn't a big deal. He also started talking about changing his career path to what my ex is doing and makes snide comments about if his dad paved his way for him, he could take me on fancy trips too. He's also become incredibly passive-aggressive towards me and makes comments about how if my ex didn't move abroad for a few years, we probably would never have dated. If I say no to anything, including sex, he comments about how he bets I wouldn't say no if my ex was the one asking. He also got really sulky when he realized I still had a gift my ex gave me. Fuck, this is dark. Holy shit. Yesterday, we had a massive fight over it because I wanted to spend time together, but he ditched me to go hang out with my ex. What the fuck? I got so upset I told him he might as well date my ex. I don't really know what to do now. He's giving me the silent treatment, and I heard him tell my ex what I said, which is really humiliating. What can I do to make him stop hanging out with my ex? What the fuck, bro? That sounds like a very insecure person. Like, trying to... Like, it sounds like he's very committed to a bit. Like, it literally sounds like this dude who's insecure as fuck saw this, like, fucking Chad in the grocery store. He's like, God damn, that's what you like? And then he's, like, trying to be passive-aggressive and be like, well, do you like me better now? Oh, do you like me better now? And he's just taking it way too far.
Oh, my God, dude.
What the fuck?
It's genuinely... Have you ever seen, like... I don't remember the name of the movie, but it's, like, the person, like, is trying to kill the other person to, like, become them.
I've seen movies like that.
Yeah. That's what this seems
totally,
like.
100%.
Like, the dude's just, like, trying to be this,
Is
like...
it with Aubrey Plaza? Is it that? No? I've seen a movie like that. It's called Ingrid Goes West, and it's basically about this lady.
Oh, yeah, it is that. Yeah. That's Aubrey Plaza.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
That's so
Crazy.
Strange, dude.
Dude, I'd be super concerned.
Yeah.
I can't believe that the ex is cool with this. That the ex doesn't see anything weird about this.
He's just like totally kosher with it. He's like, yeah, this is normal. This is what normal people do.
So fucking
it's one
odd.
thing if like her and her ex are still like really good friends, but
It seems like they're not.
It doesn't.
the guy
It doesn't
never
seem
met.
like they talk or anything like that. Like they just kind of like amicably went their separate ways.
Right.
And this dude's just like trying to like emulate him now. Maybe it's
I guess.
weird.
There's an update, so we'll see.
Oh fuck.
After my last post, I tried to take the advice in the comments and suggested couples counseling, and I asked my boyfriend to cut off my ex, but he got angry at me again. He claimed I was the one who needed therapy because I had jealousy issues, and that my ex was one of his good buddies and I couldn't dictate who he was friends with. Then a week later, he had another hangout with my ex and his friends where he proceeded to tell them how I was so insecure, and I was trying to tell them who he could speak to. My ex and Luke had to tell him to stop, which he didn't like at all. I should have just broken up with them at this point, but I was stupid and clinging to the hope of my boyfriend going back to how he was. After this happened, my boyfriend was constantly making jabs at my ex, but then he would still contact them and pretend to be friends with them. Then he became super interested in what my sex life was like with my ex. He would constantly ask me who was better between the two of them, and he'd ask me if I had done this or that with my ex. I kept telling him I didn't want to talk about it and to stop asking me. I then found out from my ex that he had been asking my ex directly the same questions and that he'd been bragging about our sex life to his friends. My ex said he was telling me because my boyfriend made a comment about loaning me to my ex if he ever felt like recreating old times. Huh? That was the final straw for me, and I broke up with him and moved out.
Hey, there we go.
My now ex-boyfriend didn't take the breakup well, and he went on a smear campaign. He even contacted my family and my ex's family to tell them we were apparently having an affair, and that he had no choice but to break up with me. It's been almost a month since we broke up, and he keeps getting new numbers to text and call me.
Dude, that guy's a sociopath.
What?
That's fucking
the
wild,
fuck?
man. That's insane.
What is up with this guy?
To just do a full 180 after just
2 years.
Yeah, after just meeting somebody's ex, that's fucking weird, man.
He sounds very insecure.
Yeah,
What
that's
the
not
hell?
good. That's not good, man.
Wow. Hey, kudos to you for getting out.
Yeah, you absolutely need to get out of that. That's
Holy
pretty fucked up.
Shit.
I don't like that. It's one, like, and it's another thing that, like, if... No, there's really no justification for this at all.
No way.
No,
No
I
justification
can't even
for how a
find
fucking
like
dude acted.
something. The only time I could like understandably like justify some jealousy is if like if your ex and like, or if your significant other is like still like very comfortable around their ex, and if like they're trying to like hide their affection for you
Right.
around them.
Like
Sure.
jealousy, I understand. But
Yeah,
this guy took it 20 fucking steps past
Right.
that.
Like all humans get jealous. That's fine. Like it's, it's not necessarily like a great thing, but
Right.
it's understandable. It's a
Yeah.
human emotion. It's a
Totally.
human thing. I get it. Still not great, but it happens. We
It
all
happens.
have it happen to us sometimes.
Absolutely. Everyone's gotten jealous.
You don't do that though.
That's weird.
That is a wholly different thing, man.
What was his end goal?
I don't know.
I can't even picture
Does he
what he
just-
was trying to do.
Maybe just fuck his ex or his
Maybe.
his current girlfriend's ex. Like he just wants to have sex with that guy.
Maybe.
Dude, just ask him.
It's so weird. And then
Bro.
come back to your like, I had sex with him. He's not all that good. Like it's all for that.
Like,
It's all for that.
You told me he was like a 7. He's a 4.
He's a
She was
4
like, how do you know?
easily.
Oh, I fucked him. Like what?
Oh, all this? Yeah, that was just for that.
Dude, I think
I wanted to tell who was the best.
her final straw. First of all, I don't think she should have gotten to that. I think maybe she should have gotten out a little quicker.
Yeah, that's some big red flags.
But to each their own. She thought that there could be a benefit to it. Mm-hmm. I get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how people do with relationships. It's fine. Bro, saying to your current significant other's ex that they will loan them out to you to have sex with them.
That's
dude. That's so many levels of fucked up.
It's disgusting.
That's so fucked, dude.
It's so weird.
He's just like viewing her as some like weird object that he's like trying to like maintain control of in face of like what he thinks like her ex was, what her ex had.
I guess, dude. I don't know.
There should be like a study on that, dude.
Yeah, that guy needs to go to he needs to get a fucking lobotomy right now.
Somebody at Stanford needs to be like, hey man, can you come like be a part of this paper?
Hey, I'm gonna lock you up and just study you for like three years.
Here's a questionnaire. I just want you to fill it out as honestly as you can. Oh, you're done with it already? Okay.
All right.
Just folds it up, just puts it in the back pocket, just like you can go. Yeah, you can collect your $5 on the way out. The person at the front has the envelope for you, walks out, turns around to like the colleagues and be like, what the fuck, dude? It's like a two-way mirror. They're just like, what the fuck?
Crazy. Yeah, that guy is.
I want to know how did that guy get to be that way?
I don't know, man.
What are the steps that one must take to have that viewpoint?
Who knows, but sheesh.
Somebody wants to attempt to psychologically evaluate this human being that we read through a Twitter post. Hit us up in the comments.
Yeah, let us know.
Send us something on Instagram.
Let us know what his Myers-Briggs numbers are. Let us know.
I think he's probably like a
INTJ.
Yeah, or like an ENTP. Just flip that shit. I think I'm an ENTP.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fuck, dude. You better check yourself.
Better start documenting shit now, I guess. Let's not think that I'm insane. I mean, everybody is on like a certain level, but I'm whatever. Jesus, dude.
I don't think you would ever do that. I cannot imagine you doing that.
I fucking hope not, dude. Holy shit, dude. That's insane. I can't even like fathom doing that. No. Like any of those things, like that's something that I wouldn't even be able to like write. I mean, I could now that I've heard the story, but like.
No, it literally plays out like a screenplay.
Yeah, dude.
That's scary. That's scary as
wild.
That's like a thriller novel.
Yeah. That's what gets like, picked up at like
60 Minutes. You're gonna see 60 Minutes about this guy at some point.
Yeah. Or 2020. It's gonna be on Dateline.
It's one of those.
Something.
Right.
Dude, fucking crazy.
Well, hey guys, holy shit. Hope that jolted you right away.
We thought we were gonna end it on a lighter note.
We thought it was gonna be some funny furry porn shit, but goddamn, it was not. It was dark. Join us next time on Dateline.
Oh, that's Law & Order. Never mind.
For the next installment of that. Maybe there'll be another update. But anyways, I hope you guys take it sleazy, take it easy, take it peasy, and some wheezy.
Hit up Drake, see if he'll send you some cherry Jolly Ranchers.
That's true. He does own them completely. And
as we've established.
Yeah, just stay wholesome and stay lovely, and we will see you guys next time. Middle of the day,
middle of the week. Peace.